you before. Money ain't to us. Broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister at it with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back in it. It's locked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's halftime, she get full.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Did a little one too. Oh, hold on, let me change settings.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Deputy! Deputy Lion!
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Second down and 3. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
2nd and 6.
180!
Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards.
A 4-yard gain. It's fourth down.
They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they've got to be breathing a little bit of a sigh of relief. The first time you throw the football winds up being picked, but fortunately for them, it does not lead to points.
Well, that tells you about team football, doesn't it? Everybody gets together. What's that term they use? Complementary football? Okay, he threw the pick. The defense got together and said, hey, let's shut him down. Let's not turn it into points. They did exactly that. Now he gets a fresh start, a clean slate.
It's 3rd and 11.
That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. The Seahawks at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. They have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason. And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Complete to Olave on the out route. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Olave, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7, visitors nothing.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
You talk about this Seahawk defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown! Garrett Wilson, 64 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Project, this ain't what you want.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Achane gets it from the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Cougar knife.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
60 Abrams. 60.
2 yards.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, look and repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down, but the double pass worked to perfection. And a huge play that time. 52 yards.
A gain of 52 yards. And a first down.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Up the middle with Barkley. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 11-yard line.
Now Jackson going to shift him around. Here's Jackson operating from the gun. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Let's go.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. He will push his way down to about the 14. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
No, we changed it.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and that will force a turnover on downs. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. From the 20, here's second down and 3. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he's able to get up here to the 26. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Chill, right on my side is my ego becomes a funky child with some wood on my tongue. Be like intake a breath and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out in dark hallways? This way, I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations. Change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you. I bet you right up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the place. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay. We change a lot of names, some. Know that we have always been down. If I ever didn't thank you, then just let me do it now.
Your blades are sharpened with precision. Your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin. Let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's our visitors and the Seattle Seahawks.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Lumen Field. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 6.
Daniels starts with a pass. Now a screen set up for Achane. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Ready. Grab goal 80. Grab goal 80.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And a good run there. They'll get him 5 yards.
Ryan Branch on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings
Ball
up second
right
and
on the
5.
50-yard line.
At the 50-yard
Here's second
line.
down and 5.
Cougar 19. Go.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard
18
line.
Cardinals.
A run, and it's Achane. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
2 yards.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Panthers, trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Left side into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, set.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
60, 90, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Got it, ready.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
Ready.
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Seattle. That's touchdown, number 11 on the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. On the quick slant, this is caught by Pearsall. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to run for it.
Love this call on 4th down, Mike. Put the game in the hands of your quarterback. Don't overthink it. In this case, let him do it himself, and he picks up a big 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw, escaping to his left. He'll take off again. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide, taken in by Pearsall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Pearsall, the man in motion.
Sit up. 13. Report.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
3rd down and
9. On 3rd down, Jackson. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Ellis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
We are through one. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They have it, 2nd and 4 coming up.
Crack all 80. Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, now come, go.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run. First down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A run out of the gun with Achan. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Viking,
They'll stay on the ground with Achan. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Chap 60, chap. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That is intercepted. Picked off by Tyron Hopper. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to bring this one back the distance for the touchdown.
So it's 3rd down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the puck team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Come on, 19.
On the ground to start the drive, it's Achan. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
79 Bronx.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Forced out left. Taking off, and he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
1st and 10
Let's
at the
go now.
28-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cougar 19. Go.
A run up the middle with H.N. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
At the 28-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Hurt. 65 cats, 65 cats.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's H.N. And some good blocking, springing a gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Okay,
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it here. It's H.N. And he will have the Seahawks first down as they are able to keep this drive moving.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
On the handoff, this is H.N. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Two yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. H.N.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
This caught, And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Oh, that dumbass motherfucker.
And here we have
playing,
a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Out of his end zone, Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds. Triple zeros up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
That nigga ain't want to score. I don't know what the fuck going on.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 18 on that one. And that will be a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And
here's Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1.
On the Seahawks 41-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. Catch made right side by Wilson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson up top again. They try to set up the screen, but this one's doomed from the start. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Hey, middle. Hey.
Again, it's Jackson. Pass complete. Luther Burton. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down. They put Kelce in motion. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson has a touchdown. The kick by Lutz is good. And the visitors will move out to a 14-7 lead. Will Lutz set to kick off. So now after after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Cougar night. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. It's A-Chan. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
On first down, Daniels. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
29-yard line.
60 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the visitors are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
Throwing all type of shit out there.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second down, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Jackson now. A quick slant that is caught by Kelsey. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. He'll try to run for it. Jackson, and he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Lamar Jackson for the score. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good, and the visitors will take a 21-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Get across the 10. That is it. And they'll be backed up to start this drive. Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run, and it's A-Chan. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Forced to his right.
Not let me switch to that nigga, man.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he can't
his
hang
fucking
on
back. He
through
got
the
you.
contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. There's Okonkwo open left side. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
3rd down and 9.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Trying to keep a drive alive, going to have to convert on 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the visitors are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That one caught by Wilson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
He'll step up and run this. And he will have the 1st down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. Room to run. Has the 30. Saquon Barkley. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. It is a touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to hit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Daniels now on 1st down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And the Seahawks have 1st down.
A run out of the gun with Achane. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
38-yard line. A gain of 2.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Knock that bitch
That
out.
one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Seahawks.
18, pioneer.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. To the goal line and in. Noah Brown. Touchdown Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Daniel Wheeler is on to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. Returnable from the 17. Finally put an end to this, but a great
They
return
trying to give the nigga anything,
to the other side
man.
of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors, step back up. Ready?
They'll drop to throw. To the right side to Olave. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Panther 60.
1st and 10.
Now Daniels.
I'm there. Oh, my fucking
But
God.
that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown.
Derwin James on the
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. 6. Not 6.
Throwing now. Daniel. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Achane. Powering forward. He's in. Devon Achane. Touchdown, Seattle.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Visitors 28, Seahawks 21. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
That's on. It's on. All right. That's on.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Once again, it's Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's enough for a first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
In motion, Westbrook-Akine. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it's a win for our visitors. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.